Hello, darling. Don't scroll yet. What I'm about to reveal is not something you'll hear from anyone else. There's a hidden power inside you that can command $100 from the universe, not someday, not maybe, but now. Most people waste their whole life wishing and hoping, while a single secret word can turn everything around. Watch closely, because missing even a second could mean missing the exact step that unlocks your financial breakthrough. By the end of this video, you'll know how to stop begging the universe and start commanding your abundance like never before. When you truly understand that the universe responds not to your wishes, but to your word of command, you step into your rightful place of power. Wishing is the language of lack. It carries with it the vibration of I don't have. But command is spoken from the position of authority, as if the thing desired is already yours. The unseen realm does not respond to doubt or begging. It responds to certainty. When you declare, with unwavering conviction, I now receive $100 from expected and unexpected sources. You are impressing this truth upon the infinite substance that shapes all visible things. The more you repeat it with faith, the more it takes root in your consciousness until it becomes reality. Too many people weaken their own word with fear and hesitation. They ask timidly, they say, I hope, or maybe, and wonder why their prayers go unanswered. The universe cannot deliver to a double mind. Your word must be final, decisive, and complete. It is not about force, but about spiritual authority. Just as a king does not plead with his subjects but simply commands, you too must speak with the assurance that what you decree is already established. Every time a thought of lack arises, replace it instantly with the command of abundance. Say to yourself, I now receive $100 with ease and certainty. Do not argue with appearances. Do not measure by your bank account or your circumstances. Appearances shift when the inner word is consistent. The visible follows the invisible always. You are planting seeds with your speech, and the harvest will come in due season. Do not confuse commanding with arrogance or selfishness. It is not pride but alignment. The universe holds infinite supply, more than enough for every person on this planet. By commanding your portion, you are not taking from another. You are simply opening the channel for what is already yours in the unseen. The law of abundance is impartial. It does not care who uses it, only that it is used with faith. Begin today. Guard your speech. Refuse to beg or wish. Instead, affirm and declare. Write it, speak it, think it. I am divinely supplied. $100 flows to me now. Let these words carry conviction, not mere repetition. Feel the reality of it. Walk in the certainty of it. You will soon notice doors opening, opportunities appearing, and channels you never imagined bringing forth the supply you commanded. The shift begins the moment you stop wishing and start speaking with the authority that was always within you. The moment you speak your command, it is done in the unseen, but the test is whether you can hold that word without wavering. Doubt is the great thief of manifestation. Every time you speak your desire with authority, but then cancel it with fear, you uproot the seed before it has a chance to grow. The universe never denies. It only reflects back what you consistently hold in thought and word. If you decree abundance but continue to rehearse lack in your imagination, you are divided, and a divided mind receives nothing. This is why discipline of thought is essential. Your mind must become a sacred space, guarded carefully against images of failure and limitation. When the thought comes, what if it doesn't work? What if I never see this money? You must immediately replace it with the command, it is already mine, the way is prepared, $100 is flowing to me now. You cannot allow fear to linger, for fear is a command as well. Whatever you focus on is always being ordered into your life. Think of it this way. The universe is like a faithful servant who hears only your dominant command. It does not judge, it does not choose. It simply delivers. If you continually command abundance, but then repeatedly imagine bills you cannot pay, the servant grows confused. Your orders contradict, and the result is delay. The key is consistency. Choose your command and stand by it as unmovable truth, no matter how the outer world appears. Even if the appearance seems opposite, that is the very moment to remain steady, for often, just before manifestation, resistance rises. Circumstances may appear darker, as though nothing is working, but this is only the old pattern breaking apart to make way for the new. If you hold fast, the breakthrough always comes. Most people fail not because the law doesn't work, but because they quit believing right before the result was ready to appear. Train yourself to feel the reality of your command as though it has already manifested. Feel the relief of having $100,000. See yourself using it wisely, giving, enjoying, circulating it with joy. When your inner world vibrates with certainty, the outer world cannot help but conform. Remember, faith is not passive. Faith is active. It speaks boldly and acts as if the result is already assured. This is the foundation of command: steadiness, unshakable conviction, and a refusal to surrender to appearances. As you master this, your $100,000 will not only come, but it will come with perfect timing through channels you may never have considered. It is not enough to simply speak your command. You must also prepare yourself to receive it. The universe will never force abundance into a mind that is closed, fearful, or cluttered with resistance. You must become a vessel, open and ready to accept the flow of $100,000 without hesitation. This requires clearing mental and emotional obstacles, for money, like any energy, flows where there is space and alignment. Every worry, every doubt, every complaint acts as a dam, slowing or even stopping the current of abundance. Begin by affirming your readiness. I am open to receive $100,000 from all expected and unexpected sources. I am worthy, I am ready. Speak these words aloud with feeling until they resonate in every fiber of your being. Worthiness is not earned, it is recognized. You are entitled to divine supply because you exist. To deny yourself is to deny the law of life itself. The universe is impartial, always ready to flow. It waits only for your recognition and acceptance. Next, release attachment to the how. Too many people command the universe, but then attempt to dictate the method of delivery. This is a subtle form of limitation. Perhaps you imagine it coming through a promotion, a business deal, or a gift. But the universe works beyond your imagination, in ways far more brilliant than you can conceive. Command and then step back. Trust that the channels will open and be ready to act when opportunity presents itself. Flexibility is part of readiness. Rigid expectation blocks the current. Gratitude is the magnet of manifestation. As you hold your command, cultivate a daily practice of giving thanks, not only for what you have, but for what is on its way. Express appreciation for the $100,000 as if it is already in your hands. This amplifies the vibration of your word, aligns your inner frequency with abundance, and removes resistance. Gratitude is a signal to the universe. You are in harmony, you are aligned, you are ready to receive fully. Finally, embody the life of abundance now. Think, speak, and act as though $100,000 has already manifested. This does not mean reckless spending or pretense, but a mindset of openness, confidence, and expectation. Walk with ease, generosity, and certainty, letting every action reflect the truth of your command. When your inner world mirrors abundance, your outer world must follow. The unseen always conforms to what is held steadily within. Through readiness, release, gratitude, and alignment, you become not just a speaker of commands, but a true receiver of divine supply. The money will flow effortlessly, naturally, and joyfully, for you have prepared yourself to welcome it without resistance or hesitation. Action flows naturally from a clear and steady command. It is not the words alone that manifest your $100,000, but the inspired steps you take while holding the certainty that it is already yours. The universe moves to support those who move with faith. When you act decisively, opportunities appear as if by magic, yet they are simply the visible reflection of the invisible law responding to your word. Every inspired action, no matter how small, is a signal that your command is alive and active. Resist the temptation to force or overthink. Action must come from alignment, not desperation. If you act with fear or uncertainty, you may attract results, but they will carry struggle and tension. True manifestation is effortless because it arises from harmony between your inner command and the outer world. The key is to recognize guidance, the intuitive nudges, the sudden ideas, the doors that open, and move promptly. These are the universe speaking back to your word, confirming that your command is in motion. Do not wait for the perfect moment or for every condition to be ideal. Timing is the invisible hand of the divine, orchestrating circumstances beyond your comprehension. When your command is clear and steadfast, the universe arranges the sequence, and your inspired actions fit seamlessly into the flow. Often, a single decisive step opens a path that had seemed blocked. Hesitation, on the other hand, slows the unfolding and introduces doubt into your vibration. Move with courage, knowing that the law is already working in your favor. Action also includes preparation. Organize your mind, your finances, your environment, and your habits in ways that reflect the abundance you are commanding. Clear clutter, release old debts, and align your behavior with the life you are claiming. These steps are not mere logistics, they are energetic signals that you are ready to receive, that your command is real, and that you are worthy of this influx of $100,000. Remember, inspired action is always in harmony with joy, ease, and integrity. When you act from alignment rather than fear, every step attracts momentum. Doors, connections, ideas, and opportunities begin to appear, often in surprising and delightful ways. The law of supply meets your preparation, and your word, held steady and unwavering, brings the invisible into form. You are not pushing the universe to deliver. You are cooperating with the natural flow of abundance. Speak, prepare, act, and remain open. Your $100,000 will manifest not as a struggle, but as a fulfillment of a law that never fails. The more you practice aligned action, the more effortless it becomes, until abundance flows to you as naturally as breath fills your lungs. Faith is the invisible bridge between your command and its fulfillment. Without it, the words you speak remain as whispers into the void, lacking the power to impress the unseen. Faith is not blind hope. It is the unwavering certainty that what you have spoken in alignment with the law is already accomplished. When you affirm, "I now receive $100,000 from the universe," faith is the inner conviction that no obstacle, circumstance, or delay can alter the reality you have set in motion. It is the knowing that the invisible always precedes the visible, and that your command is planting seeds that will bear abundant fruit. Many falter because they measure their faith by appearances. They look at bank balances, bills, or setbacks, and begin to question whether their command will succeed. This is the moment to stand firm. Appearances are fluid and often misleading. They do not dictate reality. The universe's law is impartial, unchanging, and faithful. If you hold your word with steady faith, the manifestation moves forward, even when the outer world seems contradictory. Your inner state is the true indicator of your power. Faith also requires persistence in repetition. Speak your command consistently, feel it fully, and refuse to vacillate. Doubts may arise, old fears may whisper, but they have no authority over your chosen word. Each time you return to your affirmation, you strengthen the vibrational signal that the universe responds to. Your mind and spirit align with abundance, and the channels of provision open wider and more swiftly. Visualization strengthens faith. See yourself holding the $100,000, using it and enjoying its benefits. Immerse yourself in the reality of it as if it were already present. When your imagination, your emotions, and your speech vibrate in harmony, faith becomes effortless. The universe recognizes this alignment and moves to mirror it in your circumstances. Your role is not to question the how, but to maintain unwavering certainty that the supply is already on its way. Finally, faith inspires calm and joyful expectation. You no longer strive with anxiety or strain to make things happen. You relax into the certainty of your command. The effortless knowing that the $100,000 is flowing to you creates a magnetic field, attracting not only money but also opportunities, people, and ideas that support its manifestation. Faith is the invisible engine. It turns your words into reality, and when cultivated consistently, it transforms your life into a living expression of abundance. Gratitude is the crown jewel of manifestation. It completes the cycle of command, turning spoken words and steady faith into tangible reality. Without gratitude, even the most powerful affirmations can stagnate in the unseen, because the heart resists receiving what it does not recognize or appreciate. Fully claim your $100,000. Cultivate a deep, heartfelt thankfulness not only for what is already yours, but for the flow that is coming. Gratitude aligns your vibration with the abundance you seek, opening every door, dissolving every block, and amplifying your command. Begin each day by affirming, I am grateful for the $100,000 flowing to me now. I rejoice in the blessings I receive and in the opportunities already on their way. Say it with feeling. Let it rise from the depths of your being. Feel the joy, the relief, and the freedom that comes with receiving. Gratitude is more than polite acknowledgement. It is a powerful energetic signal that you are in harmony with the law of supply, that you recognize abundance as your birthright, and that you are ready to welcome it fully. Notice the little things as well. Gratitude is not reserved for grand events. It is cultivated in everyday moments. Be thankful for small, unexpected gifts, for solutions that appear, for doors that open, and for the sense of security and comfort that surrounds you. These seemingly minor acknowledgments build a current of appreciation that sweeps into the larger manifestation. The universe measures your inner receptivity, not the size of your demand. The more you feel thankful, the more the invisible realm is compelled to deliver. Also, act as though your gratitude is already rewarded. Give generously of your time, your energy, your attention, and your resources. Generosity amplifies the vibration of abundance, showing that you are not clinging but circulating, and circulation is the law of wealth. The more freely you give, the more freely the universe returns to you, often in ways you cannot predict. Your $100,000 will arrive through a combination of expected and unexpected channels, perfectly timed to meet your life in a harmonious flow. Finally, maintain a heart of ongoing thanksgiving. Do not reserve gratitude only for after the money appears. Practice it continuously, trusting the law, trusting yourself, and trusting the divine order. This keeps you in alignment with the endless flow of abundance and ensures that your command is irresistibly fulfilled. When gratitude becomes your natural state, abundance is not just an event, it becomes your way of life.